So a little bit of a location change. If you've been in my main channel for like a while, then you probably recognize this. I'm just in my hometown for the weekend, and I haven't had much time to edit, so I'm like throwing this together last minute. Um, so yeah, I actually wrote down all the shows that I watched when I was a kid, and it took up 3 pages, so I'm just gonna try to pick out some of the shows, and I'm not gonna talk too much about them just because there's a lot. But like if I wrote down all the shows that I watch nowadays, it would take like not even a full page. So I watched way too much TV as a kid. Way too much. So for Cartoon Network, this is like my preteen / early teens, but I really liked Adventure Time, and it's still one of my favorite shows. It's a great show for stoners and shit. Super funny. I could binge watch that for the rest of my life, to be honest. It's amazing. I also really liked Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't really know why, but it's probably because he's a dog, and I've always really liked animals, and it's like kind of creepy and stuff, and I've always liked creepy shit, so there's that. And then I also liked Ed, Edd n Eddy. That's a really weird show. I don't know. I'm pretty sure my favorite character was probably Double D, because he was like smart and shit. My brother and I watched that a lot. I also really liked Goosebumps because, once again, creepy shit. Like, I would get my hands on anything creepy. You know, the It novel? I read that in 2nd grade. I was a weird kid, and I liked to be scared, and I still do. I still always, like, read creepypasta, listen to creepypasta, whatever. So, Goosebumps, I definitely liked that. Oh god, please no ball. Regular show, that's once again preteen, early teens. That's also a good show for stoners. I mean, come on. Super fucking funny. So it like goes in, like hand in hand with Adventure Time, I think. Like I feel like it does. So, The Amazing World of Gumball, once again preteen, early teens, whatever. The show is pretty funny, and it's really stupid, but it's really funny. And I could probably binge watch that too, along with the regular show, of course. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, another kind of creepy thing. I remember just laughing my ass off at the show all the fucking time when I was a kid. Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorites. Oh, The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. I think this was like preteens too. My cousin and I would watch that show together and shit. Oh my god. It was like one of our, I don't know, just like our little thing. So, Powerpuff Girls. Oh my god, this is like preschool, I think. So, yeah, I was obsessed with the Powerpuff Girls. I remember watching that shit religiously. Like, it was definitely one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows as a kid. Like, especially, like, younger little Desiree. Total Drama Island, I think that was, like, preteen, too. But I watched that, like, every single day. Definitely every single day. For Nickelodeon, let's see. Oh, Drake and Josh. Yeah. Oh my god, I could watch that every day as well. I keep saying that, like, I need to come up with a new thing to say. But yeah, I still love Drake and Josh. It's a classic, TV show. Who doesn't like Drake and Josh? Like, what is wrong with you if you don't like Drake and Josh? iCarly, I also watch that all the time. Okay, the thing about iCarly is that it's like they had their own fucking website and they put videos on there. It's basically like YouTube, except for it's like their own thing and not just like a website with a bunch of different videos. So it was like more unique, I guess. But, like, the thing about iCarly was that the shit that they did on there wasn't even that funny, but the actual show itself was funny. It was, like, weird. Invader Zim. I still love that show. And they're actually coming out with a new movie for it, too, so excited for that. Megan the Ferocious Beast. Loved that. Max and Ruby. Ooh, Mr. Meaty. Oh, my God. That scared the shit out of some people, but I really liked it, actually. Nesda Classified School Survival Guide. I watch that all the time. Rugrats, SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob everything. I literally had SpongeBob everything. My fucking TV was SpongeBob. I can't even think of a thing that I didn't have that wasn't like SpongeBob. Well, I mean, I can, but, you know. It was pretty much mostly SpongeBob. Jimmy Neutron. Watch that. Like, every day after school. And the fucking movie. That was, like, in the little VHS thing. Oh my god. The Amanda Show. The Fairly Odd Parents. Wild Thornberries. And Victorious was, like, more when I was preteen, I think, too. But I watched that all the time. And Zoe 101. I can still watch this. I actually watched it when I went to Texas almost 2 years ago. I watched it, like, every day there. And I couldn't get enough of it. It was like, dude, fucking nostalgia. It's just one of those things. So, Disney, I watched Cory in the House because it was like a spin-off of That's So Raven, and I was obsessed with That's So Raven, let me tell you. It was like, I think it was because of her little fashion designer shit. And I can still watch That's So Raven and be entertained. Along with Hannah Montana. I was obsessed, let me tell you, obsessed with Hannah Montana. It was unhealthy, probably. Kim Possible, I think I was like in preschool, maybe? First grade, whatever. Lilo and Stitch, same for that. And Lizzie McGuire. Wow. Can't even talk normally. Sunny with a Chance was like more preteen, I think, but I did watch that like every day, and I don't really like their spin-off, So Random. I thought it was kind of stupid, mostly because fucking Demi Lovato wasn't even in it, but whatever. The Proud Family, I was like first grade, I think. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. And The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck. Oh my god. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that, but it was awesome. That was an awesome show. How is it not awesome? So awesome that I can't even fucking think about words to say for it, I guess. This video is really shitty. Just saying. Whoa. Well, thanks for falling. Anyway, last show, Wizards at Waverly Place.